Good night. Nice, have a good sleep.
Like the other ones?
He hasn't played yet, but he's going to play this morning, I think.
Oh, yes?
It's like warm them up.
Okay, one, two, over here. One thing, I got the backpack full of stuff. So I only paid for me. She's free, isn't she?
I don't know. Maybe.
It was Gabby.
Yeah, she probably doesn't care. Okay, I'm going to move this back here.
Welcome everybody to day 2 of the Eastern Elites 16U Boys Atlantic Championships. This morning, Team NB in front of you in white, taking on PEI green on the far side. Boys are going through their hitting warm-ups. First serve in about 7 minutes. Recap yesterday's action. PEI lost to the PEI white team that New Brunswick played in their final match of the day. New Brunswick went 2-0, beating Newfoundland in their first game 2-0, and then beating PEI white in 2 sets. So a strong day today will put them in good position for a semifinal and hopefully a final run tomorrow. To our left, you can't quite see out of the picture, the New Brunswick U15 boys warming up, taking on one of the Newfoundland teams. So 1 minute of serving, and then we'll get a last second team talk from Coach Livingston. Coach Nate here today, joining Alex on the bench. PI will serve first as they won the coin toss and warmed up first in the hitting. Final court checks by the referees, and we'll be ready to go here in a minute or two. So to start set number 1, we'll have Johnny Craig and Matteo Di Bonaventura in the middle positions. We'll have Nick Legacy in the oppo position, right side. Noah Godin and Cannon Kelly hitting from the left side. Noah LeBlanc will do the setting. And Vlad Shkolnik once again in the libero jersey. We're hoping to see Max Doucette on the court at some point today, hopefully. Recovering from an injury, and we're hoping he's fit enough to get some game action. So, boys looking good over, draped with their New Brunswick flags over on the bench. New Brunswick will start with LeBlanc in position 2. He'll serve first when New Brunswick gets the ball. Here it is, serve number 1. High ball outside to Godin. PI can't handle it, and New Brunswick draw first blood. And Noah LeBlanc back to serve for New Brunswick. He goes straight at the lid, who shanks one into court 5. Chalk up an ace for LeBlanc. Another wayward pass. That's a free ball to Johnny Craig. They go middle. It's off the hands of PI. LeBlanc takes the first contact. Kelly goes outside, and Legacy off the hands of the PI defender, and New Brunswick jumps out to an early 3-0 lead. LeBlanc again, going right at the lib. Wayward set from PEI. Ball doesn't make it over to the New Brunswick side, so LeBlanc continues his service run. 4-0. It's off the hands of Craig. LeBlanc goes high outside. Godin rolls it down the line. Pushed over and taken by Shkolnik. Johnny Craig puts one away. And there's another shank pass from the PI libero. PI call timeout as they've started in a big rut. LeBlanc continues to serve for New Brunswick. And points to the PI coaches as LeBlanc dumps one into the net. Good run to start for him. Overpass. That's stumped over by PEI. And that's 2 in a row for PEI as they slowly climb back into this set. 2 serving 6. Good pass from Godin. He's going to get the ball back. He tries to go down the line, but he's wide. Skolnick with the pass. Johnny Craig off a couple of PI defenders and out of play. So New Brunswick out of that rotation that caused them a little bit of trouble there with 3 PI points. Godin serves 7-3. Good block there from Craig and Legacy. Sorry, that was, yeah. Down referee calls New Brunswick over the center line. Craig again through the middle, this time kept alive by PI and a free ball with a double contact called. And Johnny Craig will serve. That is off the hands of the New Brunswick block. PI side out, and it's 5-9. Good pass from Kelly. Legacy goes deep into one for the kill. Nick Legacy to serve. Beautifully into the corner in 5. About 6 inches inside the sideline and the baseline. That's an ace for Nick. He goes into 1 this time. Roll shot coming, and it's taken nicely by Legacy. LeBlanc with a nice dump into the pot where there's no PEI defender. Legacy is into the net. It is 6 serving 12. Toe on the line from the PEI server. New Brunswick get a free point. And Kelly gives it right back as he serves into the tape. Seven serving 13. That was a good pass from Godin. Mistiming between LeBlanc and de Bonaventura as they tried to go 61. And PEI into the net on the ensuing serve. Back and forth here for the last few points. And Mateo de Bonaventura on the service line for New Brunswick. Godin and Craig fighting for that party ball, and Godin puts it away. It is 15-8. See if the Bonaventura can take us into the technical timeout. Good pass from PI. They go through the middle. Kelly is just wide on the back row attack. And we see Max Doucette on the floor for the first time, and a big cheer from the bench as he subs in for de Bonaventura. Nice to see Max on the floor, struggling with a Achilles and ankle injury. Noah Godin, high off the hands to score. Doesn't look like we're going to get technical timeouts today. I think yesterday, because of the heat, a little bit cooler so far. Yes, we are. So just to recap, technical timeout at 1st to 16. The building is quite warm again, not quite as warm as it was yesterday afternoon, but still very warm. So we'll take technical timeouts each set when the first team gets to 16. On the far side on court 5, U15 boys are leading Newfoundland 16-14. Shot from PI, but New Brunswick blocker into the net. PI side out, coming out of the technical timeout. It is 10 serving 16. Tough pass from Kelly. He got caught in between the forearm and the overhead pass. A diving LeBlanc can't save it. Pass up from Doucette. Pushed high and Kelly rolls it over. Or sorry, Legacy. And a double contact from PEI. New Brunswick side out. Noah Godin to serve for New Brunswick. He goes into 6, testing the libero again, and attack is off the hands of Legacy. 12 serving 17. That's off the hands of Doucette as he tried to pull away last second. Not sure if the bench was yelling at him there, but that ball was clearly long. Short ball. Pushed over by Legacy. Big block from Johnny Craig, but it's recycled. But PI cannot get underneath it. And Bonaventura re-enters the game. Max Doucette leaves, joins the boys on the bench. Back row attack, dug up. Pass was into the net and LeBlanc couldn't handle it. So we're 14 serving 18. The down referee is having a conversation with one of the referees, who I believe is probably a assessor. An odd time to have that conversation in the middle of the match. Pass by Godin. Cross-court roll shot is off the PI defender. Good serve from Legacy. Off the hands. Legacy gets to it. And New Brunswick push it back over. And the middle attack from PEI scores. Good turn from the PEI middle around the block. It's 15 serving 19. Serve is long from PI. And Kenan Kelly is going to step up to the service line for New Brunswick as they lead 20-15. Serve into ones, pass nicely. Good reaction from LeBlanc off the block. Kelly rolls it over and PI scramble once again. Bonaventura gets his hands up, pushes it back over. And the deep cross lands inside in front of Coach Livingston. PI will serve 16-20. Good pass from Skolnick. LeBlanc pushes wide to the left. The left side attack from PEI is the attacker into the net on the follow through. Mateo de Bonaventura to serve, 21-16. That's a missed hit into the net. And we'll see the sub where Doucette will play in the back row for de Bonaventura. Go down, overpass. And the joust at the net, won by LeBlanc. And he will head back to the service line. 22-17, New Brunswick lead. Right side attack is over the block and long. No touch. LeBlanc again. And that is shanked into the PI bench. And that's going to bring up set point for New Brunswick, 24-17. Looping serve. Passed well by PI. Legacy pushes back on the block. Free ball coming. Taken by Kelly. And the one-handed set to Johnny Craig through the middle scores. And that'll do it for set number one. New Brunswick take it 25-17. Teams will switch sides and we'll be back for set number two shortly. Over on court number 5, New Brunswick U15s take set number one, 25-21 over Newfoundland.
I find it quite comfortable in here. I don't want to say anything though.
It's 10 degrees cool.
But I need you to take that thing off my arm. It's like so gross.
Yeah, it's about time, isn't it?
It's tonight, but yeah, I brought the.
I think it's made of mud. I mean, the glue will be there, but I wonder if...
I brought a waterproof thing.
No, but I wonder if the actual...
I would imagine. It's been a hole in here. But it's super high right now. Those protein drinks, protein smooth, like those smoothies, there's no sugar in them. I don't know why it's like this. When I'm putting enough fiber in it, but I have no carbs.
Processing the sugar, right? Because you haven't had it.
Coffee it up there. Supposed to up my like you're doing fine, keeping it down. And I can have one, but we don't drink it. But I feel like this is fun. Data is for this one.
Specific to that stuff. And then the new one pairs when it goes on. New one pairs when you put it on.
Set number two, getting ready to go here. Alexis Paulin will come in for LeBlanc to set. And on the right sides, we'll see Alex Dion and Dominic Muse. In the middle, I believe we'll have Johnny Craig and Mathis Gionnet. Hitting on the right side is Max Vanden Heuvel. And Vlad Skolnick will stay in the libero position. So New Brunswick to serve. Alexis Paulin to get us going. Dion, Gionnet, and Vanden Heuvel in the front row. Spinner, passed nicely by PI. They go through the middle, but the attacker is on the net. PI's looking to side out immediately, but Paulin to serve again. Great pass from PI. Block from VDH, sends it back to PI's side. And it's 2-0 New Brunswick. The deep spinner is long. Floater from PI is also long. 3-1 New Brunswick. Alex Dion on the service line. Good serve from Dion, passes shanked. And that's going to go as an ace. Serve is wide. Two serving four. Good pass from Muse. VDH comes quick back. Another good swing from VDH is dug up. He gets his hands on the block, but it falls into position 5 in front of Dion. Three serving four. Muse puts it over, deep into one. And Gionnet catches the net on his way up on the block. And we're tied at 4. That's dug up nicely by PEI. Pushed over for a free ball. Tip from VDH. And another free ball. Gionnet connects on the middle attack, and it's dug. It sails over the head of VDH and out of play. So New Brunswick regain the lead here, 5-4. New Brunswick into the net. So it looks like we'll see a pattern here of Doucette coming into the back row to play defense instead of the lib, as he subs out Gionnet. Meanwhile, PEI dump one into the net on the serve, and Max Vandenheuvel will serve 6-5. That's a good save from PI. Johnny Craig with the step around off the PI defender and into court 5. New Brunswick leads 7-5. VDH is wide. It's a good save. Good spot from VDH as he goes short and PI can't recover. Dominic Muse. Good spinner. Passed nicely by PI. VDH with the dig. PI go back row. And it's into the net. Nine, 6. That's another ace. Timeout PEI as New Brunswick jump out to a 10-6 lead. Over on court 5, U15s lead 10-9 in set number 2. Dominic Muse to serve again, coming out of the timeout. Great spinner down the line. The defender in position 5 cannot get enough of it as it goes into court 5. Confusion on the PEI side is the right side in the corner, who's not in the passing rotation. Had to stick an arm out as the libero let it go by him. 12 serving 6. That's going to land in for another ace from Muse as he's on a bit of a heater here. PEI not sure what to do with his spin serve. 13-6. Another beauty from Muse. Diving PI defender. Just barely gets a hand to it. Good block from Craig. And he's on the net this time. PI finally side out. It's 7-14. That's a great pass from Johnny Craig with another kill. And Gionnet subs back into the front row for Max Doucette. Good pass from PI. They go outside left. Craig's in the right spot. He digs that, but it's over and out the sideline. 8 serving 15. That serve is into the net. And it's 16-8. And we're at the technical timeout. Good spinner from Paulin for another New Brunswick ace. PI struggling on serve receive. PI with a nice 61 to score. Nine serving 17. Volleyed over by Gionnet. Huge block from Gionnet and VDH. And that's going to be a double. Not usually a good thing when the middle tries to set the ball. 10-17. Craig is denied. And serve into one is shanked by Dion. He wasn't quite ready for that. PEI slowly crawling back. It's 12-17. Roll shot from VDH is just wide. Serve is long. And Dion's going to serve at 18-13. Dion into the net. 14, serving 18. Floater is long. And Genet to serve as Craig comes back into the front row. So Legacy, Vanden Heuvel, and Craig in the front row. Back row setter with Paulin in position 5. Good pass from PI. Craig is over the net, interfering with the set. Actually, they're going to call PI with a back row setter over the net. And there's a beauty serve in the ones, sorry, in this 5-6 seam. 21-14, New Brunswick lead. Paulin trying to save that, but he pushes it over, so back row violation. (15) serving 21. That's long again from PEI. And Vanden Heuvel to serve. 21-15. And that floater had some movement on it. PEI can't handle it. So an ace for VDH. Back row attack from PEI is off the back wall. And that's going to bring up set and match point 24-15. Good pass from PEI. Tip is wide. That's going to do it. New Brunswick takes set number 2, 25-15. They take the match 2 sets to none. And they are going to improve their record to 3-0. And they'll take on Nova Scotia at 2:30 this afternoon. Hope you enjoyed action from day number 2 at the Eastern Elites. We'll be back in a couple hours with the last pool match. Enjoy the rest of your Friday morning. We'll see you soon.